Yo, how's it going guys? Today's video is self-explanatory. I will be ranking the best parts of Jojo. Before I start, there's some rules. First, these choices are entirely subjective, so yours might be different. Second, I will only cover the anime portions, so no manga included. Third, I will be picking based on these categories, one for each category. Let's start with the first one, the best protagonist. I think it's Joseph. Look, Giorno is awesome, Josuke is cool, Giorno is super smart, and we didn't have enough time with Jonathan. Man, I love Joseph. He's so badass, funny, and knows the best way to get out of any danger. That's genius. Most shonen protagonists don't even think of this.
Joe is your pal. Joe is your buddy. Where is everybody? Well, they're hanging out with Joe.
It doesn't get much better than this. The best villain. Villain/antagonist is as important or sometimes even more important than the main character himself. If I showed you these images and told you who was the most memorable, who had the most presence on screen, and the best dialogue that grabbed the viewer's attention, I'm gonna give you some time to think. Well, I don't know about you, but my choice is Dio. The Tormen were okay, Kira was pretty good, however none of them had the same build-up that Dio had. He had connections with Jonathan in part 1, he took his body for crying out loud. Dio is something else. He's vicious, he's cunning, he's ruthless, he's evil, and his personality is over the top in the best way possible. The only thing that I think is holding him back that he didn't have enough screen time in part 3. Compared to Dio, all other villains in the show are... Which was the best fight? There are a lot of really cool stand battles. Just look at this rock, paper, scissors match. But I'm gonna go with the generic one. Jojo versus Dio was my favorite. This fight was so epic, and as I mentioned before, it had been built up since part 1. Which part had the best side characters? The side characters in part 1 and 2 were not explored enough. However, this got way better in later parts. We got dedicated episodes for each character individually, and Stand was a great way to provide each one with his own unique power, and they got more involved in the climax of the arc. For example, we knew that Polnareff was trying to avenge his sister, and in part 4 all the town was suffering from the killer. Honestly, it's really close. But if I had to choose one, it would be part 5. I didn't know that until I felt bad about Abakio and Rancia's death. And all the characters' motivations, backstories, and personalities are a lot more well structured than the other parts. Hamon or Stands? Look, I know there are a ton of people who love Hamon, but Stands add way more variety and an endless possibilities to the story. Stands make fights way more interesting. That being said, I wish Hamon wasn't completely scrapped away. It could have provided some cool interaction with the Stands. But if I had to choose between Hamon and Stands, I would choose Stands every day. Which was the best part overall? I was gonna say part 5, but I didn't like the ending at all. The whole Requiem nonsense, I found it unnecessary and overly complicated for no reason whatsoever. Couldn't they just have a cool fight and end the arc? So the spot is gonna go for part 4. I am sick of world domination. The whole world is in danger. The universe is in danger. Almost every shonen villain is looking for world domination at this point. And this is the main reason why I didn't choose part 3. The small settings of part 4 was just breath of fresh air. The setup of this small town struggling against the killer among them feels a lot more interesting than defending the whole world. I'm not really a big fan of slice of life episodes, however when it's done right to build up the characters and their relationship with each other and to develop their personalities, I'm all for it. Yeah, some episodes felt like a waste of time and unnecessary, like that chef episode. What the heck was that? It added nothing to the story. I felt like I'm watching Food Wars with all the orgasm from eating the food. It was still fun though. Bonus. Who was the best MILF? Lisa. The others are still hot, At least Alisa is on another level. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and let me know what you think in the comment section. Which was your favorite part of Jojo? Thank you so much for watching.